Hey, I'm Mega. The Wii U, still a system going strong, despite already owning it for 22.15 times the amount of Wii U games I now own days. And it has a lack of USB-C than the Switch. Try doing this. Just as I expected. Point to the Wii U!
The Wii U is such a fun little system, and in all ways has that not changed. It's crazy to think it's not only been an entire year since I got a Wii U, the starting of something special, but 2 since talking about the lovely loader. In that time I've played quite a lot, experienced some iconic U's, while still leaving some that I've never played.
It's a special occasion, and while I've already talked Wii U, there's never a harm zone. I've even still got additional opinions and thoughts that are absolutely overcooked by now, bubbling to escape.
Starting off, games! Since the first talk, I've gained 5 more games. The first of this quintet was none other than
a both launched pack-in that I was the only Wii U owner to lack, or, as its common nickname, Nintendo Land.
As either 28th August or 1st September 2021 buy, it was a good purchase. Though I did forget to add it to the Twitter moment for Wii U collecting, and God forbid my calendar, so it was far from a life-changing. Especially as not only did I forget to post it to Twitter for the moment, but 2 have yet to play Nintendo Land on my Wii U. Except from the other day, as I did want to see what it was all about so I could get some footage. Although, I did play it some years ago at a friend's house on theirs, and I thought it was really fun. At least, I'm pretty sure we played it, as I do remember doing the Zelda minigame together. Although, I do have a few more memories of us playing Game & Wario more. That is a game I'd like to buy, but too bad it's rather rare. I'm pretty sure it's £80.
Let's move on to cheaper games though, such as one included with the console itself. And no, I'm not talking pack-in titles, I've already half done that. I mean one specifically to eyes you.
As mentioned before, the seller included 5 games, of which 2 I've had fun with, and the last 3 I still haven't played. It's not like I want to hide from LEGO Wii U games either, as I went and bought 2 in September 2021, and a 6th just over a month ago.
The main reason is as I do want to one day own every Wii U game that had a release in the UK, and I don't mind if it's a different PAL version, as long as English is an option. The UK releases are preferred though, gotta love that green Peggy.
So for an inclusion that I actually touched, both Super Mario Maker and Splatoon apply. I covered both pretty commendably back in March, though I just want to emphasise here how truly much of a great duo these are, especially for a pair of first, so only, games. You've got a creative outlet, and a creatively entertaining shooter. What more could you need?
A game you overhyped to your own disappointment.
So, hey Amiibo Festival. It's been a rather good eon. What a game I defended so hard, like a stan, only to realise people's general consensus was practically accurate. I suppose there's the appeal to those who dislike minigames in Mario Party and prefer just playing on the board, but even then, just give up.
On the other hand, I'd best discuss my year-time U faves, and a sneaky little move through the Z-axis gets the first.
Oh, 3D World. Gosh, I love this game. While it does feel a bit odd not having that extra speed boost present 8 years later, the game is obviously still very much playable. Hell, it was designed for these character speeds. There's not too much these days to warrant seeking out a Wii U to simply try this version, as it's not too unique, though rather interesting with just how you can play it. Gamepad, Pro Controller, other Pro-ish controller, older Pro, all at the same time, or even just a side Wii remote if you're feeling really sadistic.
More of a masochist myself.
Then Mario Kart 8, truly a delightful showcase in the graphics department that I had to get at this card. It's no surprise that a few 3 years later saw it returning on Switch, as it just goes to show the leap from U-less to U-full that wasn't really appreciated enough until the Switch came out.
Not that Nintendo didn't try to show the leap early on though. Thanks for letting me know it was available by the way. I snagged it for 40, I think, pounds, the currency you use to avoid being corrected by a future self.
Now, the Wii U could support both Wii remotes with and without Motion Plus built in or attached, as, once again, it was a Wii. More news at 6. But genuinely, it was so cool, even more so that Nintendo dealt the original Wii Sports aside of HD. But that's it. Aside. This was still the same game, save 5 sports that I thought were 6 for some reason, and I think the same physics engine, but of course using Motion Plus to control. Although I do see the appeal of angling your hand in tennis with the precision, considering these sports were designed with less precision in mind, you really don't get much from Motion Plus here.
A weird release for sure, so let's balance it with an entirely normal title.
New Super Mario Bros. U, plus New Super Luigi U. I agree, for that price tag you're getting quite a lot, at least a gram. While I never got too far in this version as I'd either close to or entirely 100%ed it on Switch, I still enjoyed to especially play with the gamepad, as it made things more unique. While it isn't taken advantage of too much here, except from the dreaded blocks, it is kinda cool that this way 5 people can play, which just didn't make it into the Switch version.
All that playing gets me carried away. Speaking of, Alexa, time is what it is.
The time is conveniently 6 p.m.
Well, time to check the news then. And in recent news, it has been found that the Nintendo 3DS XL, as well as other systems in the family, are indeed Nintendo DS systems. This unearthed revelation has led to many folks punch-icing their systems, a new form of karate in which a punch inflicts a specific line, commonly known as a slice. My Sapphire different outfit is reporting on one incident.
Thanks, also me. The inflictory has since fled the scene, but we can observe this rather nasty gash here. I can assure that this damage is related to the ongoing epidemic. My sources are of my own, so I trust them highly. Back to you, Allsome.
My Sapphire has such a beautiful name. I love her. Up next, a skippable show.
Of course, I haven't had a thorough experience with every Wii U game I own. There's 2 which I've come close to playing, but didn't, and some that I've not even played at all. What do I sound like? A logical person? As said before, I opened Smash with a Picnic at stage, then gave up upon realising you need to unlock it. And Ultra Smash, I nearly was going to play it with friends, but just lacked the stamina needed.
So then this lot are all entirely unplayed. At least by me, these are all second-hand. It was fun to revisit the Wii U. It surely is hard to believe that it's been 10 years since release, and even though I've not owned it for any more than a tenth of that, I remember going to a friend's house and playing Super Mario Maker, and using this guy, and just thinking how cool the console was. It was almost anticlimactic when I actually got it, as I still think it is so cool, but now that I have it and I have freely access to it, it's not so badly want but can't have. But relax, I'm 16 now, since nearly 3 months ago, so I can be even more on brand. But wait, I haven't altered the fabric of time yet. Can't end a year of you and I without changing the physics of laws for some reason. What? I wanted to play Splatoon 3.